Inside Out 2 movie review. Out of all of the studios in Hollywood, none is as intrinsically linked to my heart and my childhood than Pixar. Whatever your opinion is on Pixar's films nowadays, I think that we can all agree on the quality of Pixar's classic films from the 2000s and the 2010s. When Pixar gets good, they get really good. Inside Out 2 is the continued adventures of Riley and the emotions inside of her head. When Riley turns 13, a new crew of emotions led by anxiety, voiced by Maya Hawke, arrives and takes over headquarters. Despite Riley now being a teenager, there is no mention of periods or adolescence. The film mostly focuses on the psychological aspects of being a teenager. Most of the original cast has returned except for Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling, who previously voiced Fear and Disgust in the first movie, and are now played by Tony Hale and Liza Lapira, respectively. Last movie was about Riley having to adjust with moving all the way from Minnesota to San Francisco, with the turmoil inside of her head being an analogy for depression. The moral of the first movie was about how sometimes joy isn't the answer, but sadness is. This time around, Inside Out teaches us that it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. Anxiety is actually portrayed very realistically and respectfully in this movie. There's even a scene where Riley has a panic attack, and it's portrayed as respectfully. I haven't seen a panic attack be depicted like this since Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. As someone who has battles with anxiety and depression, this movie hit home. I am very fortunate to have never had a panic attack in my life, but thinking about all the worst possible scenarios, looking way ahead into the future, negative self-talk, over-planning, are all things I have to deal with on an everyday basis. And those are all the things that anxiety does throughout the movie in order to control Riley. Another thing I liked about this movie is that they didn't make anxiety a typical mustache-twirling villain. In her actions, she truly believes she's doing what is best for Riley and is only trying to protect her. For what I would have done differently, there isn't much to tell here. The only note I have is that there wasn't a short film before the main film. I guess it kind of makes sense why Pixar doesn't do that anymore, but it was kind of a tradition. I really kind of miss it. Inside Out 2 is proof that Pixar can still remember how to make a good movie, and their iconic storytelling rules they created all those years ago.